Seeing that the bourse is up, but caution seems to be the word from some analysts about the Nigerian bourse. Take us through what happened today.
Hi Fenly, thanks for having me. The market actually closed a little bit above half a percentage point, like you mentioned, closing at 21,466.54 points. The market today recorded a total of 28 losers and 33 gainers, down from last week's total of 37 losers and 37 gainers on Friday. Like you said, market actually did trade up on Friday last week from the down that we see for most of the week, and we saw the upward trend continue, albeit a little bit slowly the start of this trading week. We do not think that this upward trend will continue for the most of this week. We expect that before the end of this week you begin to see a reversal on the market indices and trading lower by the close of the week. Basically, we would generally say on investor sentiment, which is kind of like relatively flat right now. People just come into the market to take profits on their take a little bit short-term position and take profit and move on it. On the general outlook, we'll just attribute it to the normal year end, towards the end of the year, whereby some kind of slowdown in activities on this market occurs. Outside of that, we do not see anything spectacular that has caused such moves, Fenly.
Let's take a look at the currency. We're seeing that the currency has gained a little bit over last week. How do you expect it to trade over this week?
Currency gained on the back of CBN auction actually did move a bit lower at the start of today's trade, but we saw with the CBN clearly demonstrating their ability to meet all demands, and we saw also a little bit of dwindling demand. We expect the currency would actually trade for most of this week on a flat basis, because traders will always price in the fact that if CBN is able to meet the retail demand, which is basically a mover in the market, then really there's no need to push the currency either upward or downwards. We see this fact coming from what the governor has said, preferring a stable currency, and we see the central bank working towards achieving that the currency is stable. Fenly.
And how liquid is the forex market right now?
Right now, the forex market is not so liquid. We see trickles of the oil companies' bids coming into the market, but like I said earlier, customers' demand are mainly the drivers of this market, and the level of customer demand is actually seen at the W-DAX window at the central bank auction. We see the demand actually coming down from the highs of last week. We see it coming down at to this auction, and so the market, though not being very liquid, but since the level of demand has actually dropped significantly from what we experienced last week, we do not expect that the thinness of the market will actually push the rates on a downside basis, Fenly.
Now, Nwabueze, why has demand dropped though?
Generally, you could attribute it again to the normal year-end. Businesses are slowing up. Businesses are winding, not slowing up, but gradually just winding down for the year end. It's by next month is December, the holiday season starts. So we see it's just a periodic cyclical experience that happens in the exchange market. Okay, Fenly.